I'm not the sort of person who makes friends. I'm the sort of person who makes deals. I won't be threatened or intimidated by anyone, and I've always been prepared to do what is necessary to defend my interests. He was robbed of the title he deserved, while Hamilton had all the luck in the world. Michael had a lot going for him, team-wise, and he always had another driver in the team who was helping him. For a certain period, it was the same for Senna, whereas Prost never had that luxury. He always had competitors with him. It's difficult to say, but if you go across the whole lot, I'd think I'd probably have to say Prost. What sort of interest do they have, the drivers, other than taking money out of the sport? I've never seen one of them put $1 in. You go to dinner with them and they don't even pay the bill. They shouldn't even be allowed to talk. They should get in the car and drive it. I have an uncanny ability to know what people want and need. Most people don't. Forget what others whisper in your ears. Most of that is pure rubbish that obstructs the view to what really is important. Always make your own decisions. That is what makes us human. I don't celebrate. I don't see the point. I went to my daughter's wedding last week and walked her down the aisle, but I didn't go to the celebrations the next day. I went home. I was there to do a job and was happy to do that. The whole thing was a huge affair. Too much, really. If you say good morning in America and it's 12:05, you end up with a lawsuit. I don't go to funerals. If you were close to someone, they knew you were close to them. What's the point of going to the funeral? They're dead. They don't know. If I feel like something's gonna be right, I invest in it, whatever it is. The secret of my success is controlling things without people knowing you're controlling them. Every situation I've faced as a dealer. You have to know the price of what you're selling, and you've got to work out the price someone is willing to pay for it. You're selling to people who are very smart. They're wide awake, so you have to be wide awake too. Look for an opportunity and take it. I don't know, because they've elevated me in a very honorable position, and it's so high in the company, I can't look and see what's going on. Young kids will see the Rolex brand, but are they going to go and buy one? They can't afford it. I don't know why people want to get to the so-called young generation. I'd rather get to the 70-year-old guy who's got plenty of cash. Journalists will always come up with things to discuss. Politicians do. That's how it is. Otherwise, there's nothing to write about. I can't remember a single occasion when I have been kind to a journalist. Women should be all dressed in white, like all the other domestic appliances. I think we should shut up, stop talking about negotiating anything. Just be quiet and let things sort themselves out a little bit, and see what happens. Maybe there will be 1 or 2 other countries that think what Britain's done, we can do, and it seems the right way to go. Anyone who doesn't speak English isn't worth speaking to. My secret is my handshake. People know they can trust me to do the best for everyone involved. I was just getting out of the car, that's all, when somebody decided they'd like another watch. I have no sympathy for those who complain about losing money. You see, I'm not somebody who's super enthusiastic about democracy. By definition, it can't work. You need to have a boss. I wonder, with all politicians, whether they are genuinely sincere in what they're saying. Ask them whether, before they got into positions of power, their views were the same. People are influenced an awful lot by others. They think, if I say that, it'll upset somebody. I'd still take a bullet for him. I'd rather it didn't hurt, but if it does, I'll still take a bullet because he's a first-class person, and what he's doing is something that he believed was the right thing for Russia. When I'm gone, I'm gone. I told Fabiana a long time ago, when I disappear, get a nice cardboard box, put me in the box, and put me in the oven. But before you do it, write DHL on the box and get some advertising money. That's the way to do it.